Hey everybody, Clint with CCUA here. I'm going to bring you another weekly Veterans Urban Farm update. We're just going to take a little stroll around the urban farm and kind of see what's happening and what's new. Let's take a look. So it's been a little bit chillier these last few days. We've got lots of row cover up, you can see. Keeping some of our young plants nice and warm in there. We don't want them to freeze with this crazy spring frost we've been having. You can see a lot of our daffodils are still blooming. The mint is coming up. It's a nice tasty snack. See, we got lots of birds on the farm. We got a little robin over there. Our scallions are looking wonderful. Really sizing up. Yeah, as you can see, we've got a lot of the row cover up right now. Got a lot of our dandelions going to seed. Great for wishes. See our our manager Dustin there, working hard, making sure everything stays looking nice.
Yep.
Our perennials down here, got some nice looking onions there. Some delicious, tasty bronze fennel. Oh, so sweet. You can see our compost pile is really shrunk from the last time you saw us. We've been building lots of beds, rehabilitating lots of beds, and staying real busy. Bees aren't quite as active today. A little chillier out, probably about 45 degrees or so out here, so they're not quite as active. Oh, I see one little guy stuck in a spider web there. Let's see if we can help this bee out real quick without bothering the others. Yeah, all free now. One of the most exciting updates for me, we're starting to get some strawberry blossoms. It means strawberry season's going to be just around the corner. These usually get ready to eat sometime around May. We'll see with how weird the weather's been this year. We'll see what they do. Our asparagus is still coming up pretty strong. See all the little sticks poking up out of the ground? Super, super duper tasty. Oh, here's an interesting example. So, I'll see if I can get this on the camera, but there's actually some asparagus beetle eggs. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to focus in on them. There we go. You can see just those little tiny hair-like things sticking off the side. Those will hatch out into asparagus beetles. Blackberries are leafing out. Rain garden's looking pretty luscious. The raspberries are going wild over here. And of course our beautiful fruit trees, our plum, our mulberry, which is really starting to bud out. See a lot of those leaf buds. A lot more scallions. Never have too many scallions. And let's take a look inside of our lots of lettuce. Ooh, not sure what these are down here. Those are new. Always nice to see new green plants. Yeah, not as many plants as last week. It's because we're getting lots of those in the ground. And we'll check in with our auxiliary greenhouse over here. And see, we had to get a fan out here the other day. It was so hot and got up to almost 90 degrees. And then we've got I think a 30 or 31 degree night coming up here pretty soon. So our plants are feeling a little bit confused. Lots of wheelbarrows. Spread a lot of new mulch today. Oh, one fun new addition. We got kind of tired of the steps to our market shed always sinking into the ground. So we put in a concrete slab. That'll be a nice permanent addition. Let's go check on our ladies down in the chicken run. See how they're feeling. A little bit of a gray day, but it's not too bad. There's a cardinal on our compost. Oh, and here's the stars of the show. Let's see if we can pull up some greens. They love some of those fresh greens. Gotta watch out for those beaks though. They can be a little bit sharp. Compost area. Got some fresh stuff on there. We'll get that covered up and compost in here soon. Cold frame finally came off. We thought it had gotten warm enough. Of course, like I've mentioned, spring has thrown us a few curveballs this year. Let's check in with our outdoor classroom. Looking. Got our lettuce here, which constantly amazes me how quickly it grows. Our deep purple green onions hanging in there. Our radishes and turnips are really coming up. And I don't know if you'll be able to see, but something has been munching on them pretty hard. I don't know if it's some kind of flea beetle or what. We'll see how they do. We might have to replant some of them. Our kale is looking good. Got a lot of new leaves on those. See, we've got our alternating green and red. I know that red is kind of hard to see against the brown dirt. Our carrots are starting to show up. A lot of these little carrot leaves. A lot of things have kind of slowed down with the colder weather. That's all right though. Our herb garden over here. Lots of thyme, some marjoram, some oregano in there. I'll probably get some parsley planted in there here this week. On our lavender over here, it's really loving life. Red kitten spinach is looking good. And then our salad greens. You can see the squirrels are trying to find all their nuts they buried last year. Got a little bit of a bare patch here that we'll need to reseed, but for the most part, it's looking pretty good. Got a little frosty the other night, so that's going to slow it down, but it'll recover. And that'll be some super delicious, super tasty greens. You can see right here, got especially burned by the frost. But for the most part, it'll be all right. We got our loofah gourds started just yesterday, and this is where those will go. So those will vine all the way up to the top of this structure. And we'll have some awesome loofah gourds to use. And our kohlrabi. Doing well. There's a few that didn't make it. See this little guy here and this one here. Those ones aren't going to make it, but we planted it so thickly that it'll be okay if a few of them don't make it the whole way. And that is our Veteran Urban Farm update for the week. Join us again next week. I'll do the same thing. We'll walk around the farm and kind of see what changes. Hopefully with a few of these warmer days in the forecast next week, we'll have some more to show you. All right, we'll see y'all soon.